Part 44 by Livestream 4, Final Fantasy 14. Another event has popped up. Time for another live stream. We have Hatching Tide. Let's get to it. What is... Yes, okay, we're gonna be doing that. We're gonna do some Hatching Tide, and then afterwards, gonna go do some more Hildebrand quests. We'll be doing mainstream story for a little bit. I'm gonna try and get back into a regular, at least streaming weekly. Keep saying that, but my real life is just so chaotic right now. Alright, I believe I need to go to Miketo. Say howdy to the crew. And now I haven't really done much with the house. I've done pretty much nothing. Been too busy trying to keep my main characters focused with what little bit of time I've got. What's this mean? No invitation? Huh. Courteous Collector. No vendor. Get along and play nice. This Hatching Tide has a Tonberry motif. Greetings, friend, and happy Hatching Tide to you. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Jilly Aliapo, and I facilitate the annual Hatching Tide festivities. You are an adventurer, are you not? Might I ask your name? Yeah, it's me, the hero. Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. In case you are unaware, Hatching Tide festivities were conceived a number of years ago after I was first visited by the 12 Archons in a stirring and prophetic dream, and I confess, I've been dreaming ever since. Oh, I am most eager to share my latest dream with you. It was highly peculiar, to say the least. You see, I beheld visions of that chilling creature of legend, the Tonberry. Past experience has taught me anything. It is that painstakingly recreating my dreams is sure to bring about good fortune. However, as Tonberries are not but figments of old fables, I began to doubt whether I could do justice to their ghastly appearance. That all changed when this gentleman generously offered his assistance. Greetings, fine sir. My name is Hamlin, and I am what you might call a supreme connoisseur and passionate aficionado of all things Tonberry. As you may or may not be aware, Tonberries have heads as round and adorable as any egg, which is why I believe they are the perfect addition to the Hatching Tide festivities. So I donned the superior mantle of Tonberry and presented myself to Miss Jilly here. Didn't you agree? Hamlin was kind enough to furnish our volunteers with Tonberry guises, so we're all hard at work preparing for the upcoming fun. Tonberry, seriously? Oh, we're gonna go with the stabby fun. Exactly! That's the spirit of Hatching Tide, perhaps without the stabby part. Considering my dream, I think that these festivities present a unique opportunity to share the Tonberry's charm with the world. There is but one problem. A group of sylphs have been making mischief throughout town, playing pranks, sabotaging the decorations. Sound like the sylphs. Luckily, it seems a mere glance of the Tonberry form is enough to send those leafy brigands fleeing in terror. It is not remarkable how such an adorable visage can strike such fear into the hearts of some. Does not the contradiction of the Tonberry's nature invigorate your very soul? Our other volunteers are using their Tonberry guises to shoo away the sylphs as best they can, but we still find ourselves short-handed. Would you be willing to assist us, hero? And just until the mischief is mitigated. Yeah, sure. My sincerest thanks. Hamlin has prepared a plethora of guises for us, so I'm sure he will have one if that fits you. Hopefully I can remember his voice. I don't really do voices that much. Who am I supposed to talk to? Oh, Hamlin. Now then, let us commence with this most sacred of ceremonies. Come closer. Continue wearing the Tonberry guise in order to progress. Speak with Hamlin to restore or prolong the garment change. Well, if these ones can't have fun with tusked ones, walking ones won't have any fun either. This one will make sure of it. How about some eggy, stabby fun? Yeah, monstrous one! This is why these ones needed tusked ones. This looks weird running around as a friggin' Tonberry, but I like it. Hide well, warty one, then sprout out and make the walking one screech out and jump. Then spring out. Yeah. Hee hee, this one can't wait. Did you just call me a warty one? Aye! Scary one is here. Flee, flee! But if these ones are naughty, Elder One will become Scolding One. No one will know it was these ones. Besides, it isn't that naughty. Don't be naughty, have eggy, stabby fun. Yeah, please, this one, get it away. I'm actually kind of liking this a little bit. Tonberries, if y'all don't know, in the Final Fantasy lore, they're quite the stabby pain in the tuchus. Everyone's grudge and a chef's knife and all the other jazz. It's a good way to wreck your day whenever you're running into Tonberries. I trust you returned from a job well done. I'm sure Miss Jilly would like to hear the particulars. You may relay your report after I relieve you of that outfit. Glad to hear those sylphs fluttered back home. Thank you for all of your help, hero. Yes, you performed most admirably, not only in deed but in dress. Upon beholding a Tonberry performing such selfless acts of valor, the citizens of Gridania are sure to have warmed to our adorable paragons of pointed justice, all according to plan. Our other volunteers are currently making the rounds and checking the rest of the decorations for any residual surprises, but I dare say we should be able to officially begin the celebration soon. All that's left is to wait for our Archon eggs to arrive from Ulda. I hope you enjoy the festivities. Something tells me this shall be a hatching tide to remember. We have a problem. No, whatever is the matter. It's the eggs, Jilly, the Archon eggs. Cells swarmed the shipment as it entered the central shroud and zapped the delivery mammoth into a frenzy. The caravan has been brought to a complete standstill. If only you'd seen it, the chaos, the carnage, the eggs. Our beautiful Archon eggs scattered across the ground, Sylphs pilfering them like Spriggans, and that smoking mammoth rampaging like an Aldgoat possessed. 'Twas sheer mayhem, Jilly. The Sylphs presented no demands, offered no reason behind their rampant pillaging, but they did keep squeaking about tusked ones and no fare, and why should walking ones have all the fun? What do you suppose they meant? I heard the Sylphs once held an annual spring festival, but there was an incident involving one of their fighting boars. I believe that was the end of such festivities. I understand how it must pain them to see us cheerfully prepare for hatching tide, but those ill-gotten eggs won't ease their suffering. We must find a way to recover them. If I may be so bold, I believe I have the perfect solution to your conundrum. Here's assistance will be crucial, however. You will lend us your aid, yes? Of course. So much lag, because there's too many people here. Chaos Carnage Eggs. I get to learn the Frighten emote. Interesting. You wish to lend your strength to my brilliant plan, do you? Very well. Our divine mission is as follows. We must adorn ourselves in the guise of the tomberry and scare the selves away from the fallen eggs. Ahem. It may seem like a rather familiar tactic, but terror cults as sharply as a knife in the right hands, as did the power of the tomberry. We shall remind those selves of what adorable horror lurks in the shadow. It is time to take the tomberry's naturally winsome and captivating visage and transform it into a mask of pure evil. Observe! That was funny. I suppose that makes sense, but what of the delivery mammoth? In its panicked state, it may easily mistake us for not but common egg thieves, or perhaps not so common considering the guises. That's where Hero's participation is crucial. Even an overexcited automaton is no match for an adventurer versed in the arts of warfare. Of course, I shouldn't be so cruel as to send you into a battle as defenseless as a swaddled tombabe. Tombabe? I've never heard of a tombabe before. You may rely upon me to perform the necessary enhancements upon your guise. That shall grant any stabby sweetheart the ability to withstand even this harshest of electrified zaps. In theory, anyway. In the midst of adversity lies opportunity, as they say, or rather, in the midst of scattered Archon eggs stands the noble tomberry, that all might witness its triumphant glory. Very well, let us proceed with Hamlin's plan and see that our eggs are recovered safely. Excellent. I shall commence with the enhancement of this guise at once and have it ready for deployment in 2 flicks of a tomberry's blade. Hero, let us meet where the bell of destiny toll. To arms! Oh, they actually brought back Fate. Back when this game first came out in 2.0, these events were heavily centered around fates, and repeatedly doing them until you can get enough of the currency to purchase whatever you wanted to purchase, or to purchase everything. And then afterwards, you were pretty much done. The fates weren't too hard either. They were pretty easy to do. So you could pretty much solo them, but right at the beginning it was almost impossible to get them done, because you'd probably get one swipe if you were lucky and then the thing would die. Because there would be so many people just bum rushing, and I'm going the wrong way. I have a mission over there. Oh, Maniac Manor. That's hard mode for Hawk Manor. Got so much crud in my bag. I'm gonna need to start emptying soon. Should probably change my character class too. I decided to change. I've gone warrior happy. Let's go over here. Oh, I gotta wait for the fate. Okay. This is another thing you had to do back in the day. You said to sit and wait for the fate to pop up. Quite a bit of people here. Fail not. Oh, I see someone dressed up as One Piece. Apparently that's one of the new mounts, the crab. Do I have my companion on me? Apparently I do. Do I want to do this Sophic barding? You know what? I think we're running around with the Black Mage for a bit. Oh, I think it's about to start. See, look at everyone just dogpiling like crazy. Ah. So you have to stand still. Oh. Ah. I'm stunned. I have 0 eggs recovered. Oh, because I actually had to turn them in. That's what it was. Oop. Instead of killing you, it stuns you. You can get stun locked easily that way. I'm just gonna grab a shit ton of eggs. Don't stun me, bro. I'm just gonna try and grab as many eggs as possible. You got 38 seconds left. Up, down for the count. See, now I'm stun locked. I better just turn in. Frag. Who do I turn into? Have you retrieved the eggs? Yes, I got 11. Phenomenal, Tomberry. Thanks to you, we now metaphorically sit upon preferably a treasure of trove of coin. Oh. Okay, good, I completed it. Whew. You guys will just have to read that in your own voices. I hope that's enough eggs. Okay. Niketos. I might need to get 10 more eggs. And here comes our hero now. Hamlin has just been regaling us with the tale of your valor, hero. Can't thank you enough for recovering those Archon eggs. Truly, from the bottom of our hearts and purses, thank you. My single regret is that no rapturous bystanders were present in those solitary woods to witness such valorous displays. Alas, the Tomberry's majesty will once again pass unacknowledged. Yet, such is often the way of the true goodness. The hero that works in secrecy for the betterment of all. My friends, their name is Tomberry. Profound, I'm sure. I must say, Hamlin, your unflagging devotion to all things Tomberry is both remarkable and admirable. Pardon me. We were in those solitary woods, and we saw what you did for us. Or what Tomberry's did for us. I was heartbroken when a sylph snatched away the Archon egg that my friend had given me. Thanks to you, it was recovered safely. You Tomberrys have my eternal thanks. I only wish you didn't have to scare the sylph so badly, the poor things. Is there no other way to deter their mischief? Sylph parent. My Tomberry senses are tingling. Indeed! Consider this, if we decorate our eggs with a Tomberry theme, the sylphs wouldn't dare snatch or sabotage them. A dark green coat on a large egg with 2 golden circles for eyes, not bad at all. Perhaps even cute. Jilly, perhaps this is what your dream foretold, not just Tomberry guises, but Tomberry eggs and decorations as well. In which case, we should send word to our old Don goldsmiths that we'd like another batch of Archon eggs and some striking shades of Tomberry. Of course, all our eggs are packaged during transit, meaning the sylphs will likely continue the mischief outside the city. I'm tempted to send the Tomberry guard with the caravan, but the road from Moldova is far too long to attempt in such a guise. Shall continue to consider possible alternatives, but in the meantime, should you happen to come across another waylaid shipment, I hope I can count on your assistance, the Tomberry, of course. Well, seeing as our Archon eggs have finally arrived, I dare say it is time to officially get cracking. Let the Hatching Tide festivities begin! Yay. You've unlocked the Egg Hunter Riggy minigame. To play minigames, open the toy chest found in any common inn room. Or in your house, if you have the toy chest. It's not easy being green. I love it. Oh, I got to keep them. Alright, let's go see what this looks like. Where is it? Frightened. There it is. Oh man, that's actually kind of funny. Alright, I need to find the vendor now. There always is a vendor. Good evening, friend. Might you be interested in learning about the Hatching Tide festivities? Fledgling Festival Hatching Tide was born of a prophetic dream visited upon a Gridanian maiden named Jilly Aliapo. In her dream, the 12 Archons of old appeared, those heroes who saved the realm from the destruction of the 6th Umbral Calamity. Descending from the heavens atop beautifully decorated eggs, they said to Jilly, "Arise, young dreamer, and make ready the vessels of our return." And so she did, painstakingly painting and gilding eggs to match those from her vision. Word of the prophecy spread, and Jilly attracted helpers to assist in her toils. After the calamity, the festival grew further, and the townsfolk and adventurers flocked to celebrate the Archons of yore, who they believe had some hand in delivering the realm once again. Okay. Would it be the Mooning Cowberry? I'm here for a peek at the latest fashion trends, but then out of nowhere, a complete stranger approached me and invited me to tea. Of course, I only have eyes for one man and one man alone, but I do appreciate a hot beverage. Oh, Yellow Moonberry, we're really in it now. Huh. Well, if it isn't Hero, come to partake in the sights, have you? I must say, this Tomberry suit may be the most daring fashion statement I've seen all season. I've been told that Hanlon had handcrafted each and every one. His ability to convey passion through his pieces is quite remarkable. I dare say he possesses the sort of creative instinct that most artisans would trade their left hand for. It's Yellow Moon, I believe, and I think right there is Redolent Rose. Well, where's the vendor then? I don't see any vendors. Maybe it's this one. Okay, here it is. The Egg Advocate. Papaya Demaster. Oh, so I need 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. So I need 5 more eggs. Well, crap baskets. Well, we'll do one more fate, and then after I buy all this stuff, we'll go to Ul'dah, or wherever the next part is for that mission. Okay, supplies on a stick, no, no. We'll keep that one. I'm gonna turn that one off for now. I'll turn that off for now. That one's gonna stay on. Alright. Whoop. Oh, that's too much. There we go. Gotta hurry up and get the Hamlin. I need 5 eggs. That's all I need. Oh, crap bastards. It looks like it filled up pretty quick. Alright then, just grab eggs. Ah. 2 eggs. 3 eggs. I only had enough for 4. I gotta find Hamlin now. Now you know. Ah, damn it. Oh, I gotta wait. Crud muffins. Well, it should pop up pretty quickly. Darn, so close. Alright, I need to go to the observatorium. Ah, we're going to Kurthus afterwards. Okay. Ooh, that's interesting. People are calling for Resident Evil Darkside Chronicles to be remade. And then people are talking about how Operation Javier would be a perfect DLC for the 4 remake, which I agree would be pretty crazy. If they actually remade Darkside Chronicles instead of the railgun method, like the old arcade shows, they actually did it as like a flashback DLC scenario for 4, it would be pretty cool. I would enjoy that. Oh, they're growing up. Daniel Radcliffe's about to be a daddy soon. I need to get the actual Resident Evil 4 remake. I haven't bought it yet because, like I said, life's been chaos and I can't afford it right now. Another one that I'm waiting on is the pixel art remaster for Final Fantasies 1 through 6. Get those and I would be more than happy to play through them. I would love to do a playthrough for all those. Of course, I won't be doing like constant, like the grinding won't be part of the videos unless something funny happens. But other than that, it will be just me showing pertinent story portions. What the crap is that mount? I just keep seeing mounts that I've never seen before. A bunny knight. I've never seen this horse either before. I still like this one. Not only because it was given to me, but because it transforms! Yeah, I need to work on warrior. Oh, a person's not gonna respond? Yeah, you got the gold one. Oh, so that's the balloons I saw someone talking about. Apparently you can buy those balloons that that chicken's hanging from the Mog station. And I'm eventually gonna work on that dragon mech right there. That dragon right there, this one, you have to collect, I think it's the Shadowbringers mounts Oh, they got the Eden mount. Oh, come on! I didn't want to spend this much time on the event. I wanted to get most of it in on Hildebrand. Oh, is it ready? Yep. God damn it. I just want some eggs. Can I stand here and grab the eggs? Good. It's hard to see stuff sometimes. Oh, I'm gonna get stunned. Ah, no. Don't daze me, bro. People are turning eggs in. You need to wait to turn the eggs in. Oh, I was skirting that big time. Oh, I must have gotten stunned. I thought I was grabbing eggs. Oh, I'm down for the count again. No, you don't. Oh, you can slide for a second. But that was only with casting. Alright, I think I should have enough. Phenomenal, Tomberry. Thanks to you, now we metaphorically sit upon a proverbial treasure trove of quite literal Archon eggs. That's what he was saying. Okay. I'll have to see what bits and bobs you can get out of it. I can't do anything yet. Okay, there we go. Alright. I got more than enough eggs now. So we'll have a good about hour and 20. Go put this back on free company. Go back to Miketos, and then we're gonna go and buy everything. Because that's what I do with these events. I just completely buy one of everything so my OCD doesn't freak out. And then I'm gonna have to do that with my other characters. Specifically my main. Any day now. Thank you. Alright. Oh, you can't jump this fence here? Interesting. No, it's Dreamer. No, not, Hamlin. I don't need Hamlin. Oh, I guess it hasn't shown up yet. I think it's like right around here. Too many people! It's not Dreamer. Oh, it is a Dreamer. Huh. The head, the body, the hands, the culottes, and the boots. Oh, you can color it, too. Alrighty. And we'll buy 5 hatching tide. I have a Coblin card. Oops, yeah. Oh my god, it's so funny looking. Oh wow. Oh man. That makes me look really, really weird. Oh, I like the look. The dark blue with the black. That's amazing. These are the culottes, right? Yeesh. Oh my god, the boots are so comical looking. Oh well. We'll play with that stuff later. Alright, where was I going? I need to go to Kurthus. So we got everything. Yes. I got a new emote, I got a new orchestrion roll, I got some gear, and I got an item for my house. Still undecided on whether or not I'm going to put all those posters up or not. Alrighty. We gotta make sure that I'm going to the right the right node, I should say. The instruments of our deliverance, that would be for storyline. If I get a little rusty with my paladin play, I apologize. Like I said, I've been on a warrior stick lately, and I've been completely and utterly just running around as a warrior constantly. Having too much fun with it. We actually duoed an elder summon for the level 90 treasure hunting duty. Myself and a white mage, one of my guildies. Pretty cool. Then we ran into another one and it completely told us. Hail to thee, fellow servant of justice. I take it you are one of the many tasked with transporting a counterfeit treaty blade. Clearly you've mistaken me for someone else, sir. At ease, Sergeant. They're with us. More small folk. Keep an eye on them, or else. But, sir, bugger me. Don't you bloody move until I get back. Sorry, I need a drink. I say, is this land always so inhospitable? The biting winds, the endless snows. My hat keeping active will help me stay warm. Oh, and should I chance to find the thieving duelist, I will of course summon you, after administering the requisite beating. Ha ha! Good, you're still... Wasn't there someone else with you a moment ago? Oh, you speak of Greg. He ventured outside the gates mere moments before your arrival, full eager to catch the thief, as are we. Come, Nashu. We too must answer the call of duty. You look like you might actually be useful. Why don't you have a word with my man near the east gates? We're undermanned over there. All I had to do is stand there. Oh, there's Hildebrand and Nashu. See that just now? No? I don't think me eyes were playing tricks on me, but there's only one way to be sure. You wait here. Sorry, a little bit of a hiccup. Inspector, over there, look! What is it, Nashu? Pray tell me what you see. Aha, I see you, demon bird. You will not escape me this time. Why, hello there, my friends. Is aught amiss? Oh, it's just Greg. For a moment I thought you might have spotted our thief. Come, Nashu, we have lingered here over long. We must egress post-haste. That was a short little jaunt. There's not out of the ordinary here either. No luck, There goes Enkidu. We have scoured every elm of this area to no avail. I can only conclude that, having learned that his opponent was to be the legendary Inspector Hildebrand, the duelist renounced his criminal ways and retreated into hiding. Or perhaps he is waiting patiently outside the walls for more wagons to leave. That being said, should you decide to venture into the wilderness, you had best arm yourself with more than your wits. I appreciate your concern, Miss Ellie, but a gentleman should abstain from violence unless absolutely necessary. I'll fight for you, Inspector. I even found a weapon to use. By the 12, is that the selfsame spear which propelled me to the Red Moon? Wherever did you find it? It was buried in the snow. Well, one cannot ignore the will of destiny. Return it to me, Nashu. But I will still endeavor to avoid fisticuffs. I will be duly armed, should worst come to worst. Now then, we begin our search for the duelist to the east of the observatorium. Was that snowman there the entire time? This one? Wherefore out thou, my nefarious nemesis? 'Twas not the selfsame creature, but one of many. Nevertheless, I know that my weapon is close by. You sense it too, don't you? Am I the only one who don't move the entire time? Greg, I've been meaning to ask, why do you covet this weapon so? If you but beheld it, you would understand in some ways it bore resemblance to a spear, but in other respects it was quite different. It was crowned with a magnificent axe blade, to which was welded a musket barrel. 'Twas one of the first weapons I added to my collection after arriving in these lands. Ah, how I yearned to reclaim it, the strongest of spears. That weapon of yours bears a striking resemblance to the strongest of spears. I claimed this weapon 5 years ago. Surely you can't be serious. Ugh, now you call me Shirley. No matter. Give it to me. Give it to me. The spear and I have traveled together to the very heavens. I will not relinquish it again. The spear and I have bested many a man together. I will not relinquish it again. And we are at an impasse. I think someone's gonna let go at one point. I can't believe I'm saying this, but well done, Inspector. Thanks to you, we've caught the weapon thief in the act. Miss Ellie, you are grossly misreading our dispute. Greg is a good, honest man who I am certain has never stolen a weapon in his life. Indeed, I have not. Every weapon I have claimed was by rights mine. Each was a trophy for besting my opponent in single combat. I believe that constitutes a confession. Seize him. Confession to what? I have done not wrong. Bah, you all are beyond reason. Aha! Yes, my plan to secure Greg's confession was utterly flawless, and his capture will be coup de grace. Well, my plans is thus are far flawless. Griffin Crossing is still impassable. I know who you are, even if that imbecile doesn't, so let's not mince words. Only you have the skill to face the duelists in battle. Even so, your strength alone will likely not suffice. I suggest you muster what allies you can. Yep, trial coming up. Tease another one to do. We got a Goob just sitting right next to us. Oh, something happened to Hildy. Not you, Miss Ellie? Ah, my good man, it is a relief to hear your footfalls. As you have doubtless deduced, I was unable to prevent Greg from escaping through the doors. I must leave the rest to you. Battle on the big bridge. And for all you Final Fantasy aficionados, that should be a familiar sound. Yes, it was I behind these doors the whole time. It took so long to arrive, I was getting worried you might have gotten lost. Long did I wonder what your role in this play was. A silent guardian, content to watch events unfold with minimal interaction. At the last, I understand we were fated to duel, you and I. Best me and you may have the spear. Fail and your weapons are forfeit. Fair terms, do you not think? I will even extend them to your allies. Aye, I grant you leave to summon others. After all, it will avail you no advantage. For Gilgamesh, it is embiggening time. I wonder, was that a slight reference to Power Rangers where it's morphin' time? Alright, so now I have Battle on the Big Bridge unlocked. I got some music to grab, cause this is some good stuff. Where is it at? I thought it was a trial. Where is it? Huh? Full of embers. Oh, there it is. My bad. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Why am I collecting bronze pieces? Interesting. These are kind of cool. You just can't use them in quick succession, unfortunately. I like the explosions, the little pops and whatnot. Alright, it says less than 5 minutes, but I'll run around for a little bit. I'm not going to continue the story. I'm probably going to grab a fate and work on leveling up my Chocobo companion, Lefty. I have been neglecting Lefty. I need to eventually change Lefty's coloring, too. What to make the color? I usually go with Dalamud Red for my Chocobo, but I think I'm going to change it up this time. I'll have to look up how to do it. I need to figure out what color I want anyways. Oops, I didn't mean to use this class. Oh well. Oh well. I'll make an exception for this one. Since I'm on, my whatchamacallit. I'm on Livestream. Whoa, I just noticed I'm getting a crud ton of XP for Lefty. The Dark Knight is following me. It says less than 5 minutes. It's already been almost 3.5. Well, we're gonna turn. Whoop. While I'm here, I might as well farm for it. See what we can get. Unexpected crystal and vampire plant. I don't remember what vampire plant was. I'll probably regret this setup after. Ooh. What did I get? Oh, it was only a rank 1-er? Alright, let's see. What did you make? X potion, spirit bond potion, and madman's whispering rod. Oh, I'm not too bent out of shape over it. I would just need the X potion for the chirurgeon's potion stock for housing. Thinking of looking something up. 8%, 15%, 60%, 43%, 1% because I literally just popped it. 82. Ooh, the rings are almost done. Wrists are good. These 4 areas are pretty good. As is the chest piece, but the chest piece is kind of I guess we'll do a gathering little stint. I could farm clusters. I think we're gonna go do that. We'll farm clusters until it pops. That's North Shroud. Oh, we're going the wrong way. Need to go to miner. Alright. What do I have the most of? 17, 23. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and do this. we're gonna try and even these out a bit. I know it won't be perfect, but it's better than nothing. Just gotta wait for these to pop. Once they pop, pick them up, and then go right back to knocking out, hopefully, some more of this Hildebrand. Unfortunately, until I break that on the big bridge, I won't be able to continue it. Gotta love dungeon gates. Still nothing popped. I'll probably have to do some fates then, too. Why do people keep saying Stormblood was the worst expansion of the lot? Well, I guess it'd probably be the weakest in terms of, hey, this is awesome, but I still kind of liked it. Didn't really have an issue with it. Actually, I haven't really had an issue with any of the X-Packs, for the most part. There's a few story beats here and there that I'm like, about, but all in all, pretty damn decent game. Aha! Look what popped up. Shing! By the way, if any of your bladed objects are making that noise when you sheath it or unsheath it, you're ruining your blade. Oh, I love this music. Charge!
Go on, Enkidu. It's Toad, your favorite. Fine, I admit it. Fighting all 8 of you is just too much for me. Not? Ha! I lied! Everything! Why, I've been had! This is far from as strong as it appears. I feel so betrayed! Goodness gracious! I, just remembered something.
Time for the last bit.
I must say, I quite enjoy these puzzles. I feel we've gained an understanding. Understanding that I will pound you, silly! Ha-ha! Rocket punch! Rocket punch! I won't go down so easily.
He's gonna go down eventually. It's gonna take a little bit because we're all mini-fied. Oh, get him! Limit break! Downed.
Well then.
We
That's
win.
enough of a beating for now.
I think that's the first time that my character wasn't happy for the finish. Alright, we'll give you the combination. Did I get an item? Ooh, I got a Gilgamesh card! Yay! I meant to pet that person before I left, but oh well. Sorry, person, I didn't pet you because, you know, you don't pet without permission first. There's a lot of weapons that were dropped on the ground. Alone yet still armed. In any case, he seems satisfied with the halberd. He'll proceed with the delivery. Fortunately, if I remember correctly, we still got some work to do. Oh, we're gonna continue going? Wait. Oh, I gotta go to Vesper Bay. Use one of me Vesper Bay tickets. That's what they're there for. Yeah, it is kind of. I could see their point about Stormblood, but I still like Stormblood. Ah, 'tis more magnificent than I imagined. It will make a fine addition to my collection. Wait a second. And with that, our business is concluded. Cheers. I genuinely mean you in your case, by the way. All's well that ends well, right, Inspector? Though it's a shame that Greg turned out to be the thief. There you are, Inspector Briardian. Why did you not wait for me at the docks? Yeah. Shit. Why are you all staring at me so? Oh, never mind that. Where's my treaty blade? But, didn't we just give you the treaty blade? Hoodwinked. Disguise yourself as the client. Let the treaty blade come to you. Take advantage of an existing situation to distance us from the real crime. Brilliant. The man in red never spoke of the treaty blade, only the halberd. Moreover, he always issued his challenges in person. Dear gods, isn't it obvious? What is it like in your what's it like in your funny little brains? It must be so boring. If the man in red did not send the challenge, then who did? And pop it right out. I believe this is addressed to me, condescending Inspector Briardian. Piss off. 400 years have I slept, 1,000 faces do I wear. What is yours will be mine, I shall come to claim the Lapis Maiden's virtue. A many-faced phantom thief. Interesting. The design and the wording are the same as before. The thief who stole the treaty blade sent this. Very well, I, and I alone, Hildebrand, Agent of Enquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, once more accept your challenge. You want the challenge, huh? Stand and face me, you buffoon. Oh, man. How dare you all laugh at a time like this after allowing my precious treaty blade to be stolen? And you, Maria. Well, I suppose it is a little funny, isn't it? The two of them dashing to and fro, a pair of gentlemen mummers. You know, it's been far too long since we've seen a show. We should head into the city later, just you and me. Not bad, Hildy. Not bad at all. You're indeed a Manderville man. Mark my face, O phantom of many faces, for it is the face of the Oh man, Hildebrand. The funny thing is I haven't even finished Hildebrand on my main character. Oh, I got an elixir. I think we'll get the chance to start the next one. Case of indecency. Oh man, they did really good with these. I was supposed to listen to the, I was supposed to voice out the subtitles, but oh well. Hey, what's with the goggles those men were wearing? They look special. Maybe if I ask nicely, they'll give me a pair. I guess we'll find out next time. Oh, Jesus. I wasn't paying attention to the reading, unfortunately. The business of betrothal. Ah, there you are. I've been doing some investigating of my own since we last parted. I believe I found our Lapis maiden. The girl's name is Arabella, daughter of one Master Gegarumu, a prominent member of the East Aldenard Trading Company. Her eyes and hair are a most exceptional shade of blue. Her beauty is the talk of the Sultanate. Her purported beauty, I should say. You see, none have actually seen the girl in the flesh. Apparently, her father is the overprotective sort. Some say that the maiden has never set foot outside the family's well-guarded estate. But all this is about to change. Rumor has it that the girl is to be wed, and not just to anyone, mind you, to the heir of the Bruguiere Consortium. The formal announcement is set to be made at a commemorative feast, to be jointly hosted by the two family businesses. The venue is Costa del Sol, where preparations are going on as we speak. Word on the street is that the bride-to-be will be making a rare public appearance. It is here that the thief intends to strike. I couldn't be more certain of it. Piqued your interest, have I? My sources tell me that the bride's father is already in Costa del Sol overseeing the preparations. This is one scoop I'm not going to miss, and you're welcome to come along. Pop over to Costa del Sol, then. You're not one of my associates. This banquet is for invited guests only. If you have no business here, be on your way at once. Beg pardon, good sir. My name is Ellie, a reporter for the Mithril Eye. If I might have just a moment of... Ah, yes, that two-gill sensationalist rag. I read your tiresome screed about self-styled phantom thief in his letter of challenge. If you have come to tell me my daughter is in danger, I can assure you that your concern is entirely unwarranted. I've not kept my Arabella safe to this day to see her whisked away from me by some fly-by-night rogue. I have spared no expense in securing the best protection that money can buy. Those are like brass blades. The brass blades of the Gerbera, an elite unit of the most lethal swordsmen in the Sultanate. They say one of them once caused a man's heart to burst just by looking at him askance. The moment they set eyes on the would-be thief will be his last. The thief is obliging enough to allow himself to be seen, or do those goggles serve some purpose other than making the wearer look utterly ridiculous? Consulting Inspector Biardian, your reputation precedes you. What, pray tell, would you propose? I have promised some of the wealthiest men in the realm that my daughter will be attending the festivities. To renege on my word would have dire implications for the family trade. My proposal is a simple one. Entrust the investigation to me. The thief will be in shackles before the banquet commences, and it will cost you not a whit of precious gil. Very well. Let us see if your reputation is deserved, but consider yourself warned. Greater fortunes than you will ever know hinge upon this banquet. I will not tolerate any disturbances. There's touching concern for his coin purse, if only he could muster the same for his daughter. Right? He sees her as a bargaining chip. But do tell, Inspector, after he slipped under our noses the last time, what makes you so confident that you can catch our thief this time around? Our man may boast 1,000 faces, but he has but a single modus operandi, and it is painfully obvious. A letter of challenge. A precious treasure whisked away from its rightful owner on the broad light of day. Tells me that our thief is an attention-seeker with supreme confidence in his abilities. Doubtless he means to target the maiden using the same methods he used to abscond with the treaty blade. Even now, the fiend is in our midst, having assumed the identity of someone who will be in close proximity to Miss Arabella at the feast. I have already narrowed the field. Arabella's betrothed, Vans, would be an obvious target for our thief. So too would be his father, Morgan. Yelton Nalton and his wife, Sainana, are guests of honor. Will give a toast to the couple's happiness. Both will be standing close to the stage where the bride-to-be is set to appear. Needless to say, we cannot rule out Gegarumu himself. Finally, we have Lewinhart, a steward of Gegarumu's estate and Miss Arabella's personal attendant. All the key players, save for the Lapis Maiden herself, is assembled in Costa del Sol. Doubtless the Phantom Thief lurks among them, his face concealed, gathering information and planning his course of attack. Wait. Is that who I think it is? We will begin our questioning of the suspects immediately. Should you encounter any mysterious individuals, you are to report back to me at once. Hildebrand Manderville, I could smell the stench of idiocy and incompetence from a mile away. The pleasure is all mine, contriving Inspector Briardian. Forgive me for not revealing myself sooner. I was simply conducting a bit of preliminary undercover investigative work. Yet to see through my ingenious disguise with such ease, yes, I dare say your powers of observation rival even my own. Fear not, friends. I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, have arrived to defend the maiden's honor as only a Manderville man can. He does realize there's still a fish in his head, doesn't he? Good Inspector, I realize we have not seen eye at monocle in the past, but a fair maiden's virtue, mayhap her very life, is at stake. From one gentleman to another, let us put aside our differences. Yes, I would welcome your assistance in this case. I think it's glued to his hair. Me assist you? Aren't you a funny man? Oh, it makes no matter. My plan is so flawless that not even your bungling can interfere this time. If you wish to assist me, you may do so by keeping watch over the suspects. In the meantime, I have a promising lead to investigate. I shall return before the banquet begins. While I know this may be asking much, do try not to do anything too stupid in my absence, will you? I would speak with you, but not here. I'll be waiting for you outside Costa del Sol. Come quickly, for we do not have the luxury of time. I kinda want the Manderville theme. With all that brass and energy. I don't even know how to get it. I'll have to look it up sometime. You've come, excellent. With that buffoon suitably distracted, we can get to more important matters. But before we proceed, what might I call you? An unremarkable name, but it will suffice. Now answer me this, hero. You were there when the Phantom Thief in the guise of Lady Dorilda stole off with the treaty blade. Was there anything about our foe's disguise that struck you as particularly noteworthy? That is for me to know. I'd say the identical appearance because she didn't really talk much. The obvious answer, and yet all too many, a certain self-styled gentleman comes to mind, could not recognize a clue if it hit him upside the face. Your observation is astute. A thorough inspection of the mass left behind at the scene revealed a tiny prism sewn into the fabric. It is the stone that allows him to change appearances at will. Clearly, our man is no ordinary thief. Magics far outside the grasp of the common folk are at his disposal. This in itself gives us insight into his identity and his ways. And yet, this is not what caught my eye. No, from movements to mannerisms, not to that utterly obnoxious personality, the thief did not merely look like Lady Dorilda, he was her. Such a feat could not be accomplished by magical trickery alone. Yeah, but he didn't act exactly like her. I don't think so, because he was too giddy. You're dealing with a clever and thorough criminal. Not content to rely on his ample powers of disguise, he studies his targets closely before assuming their identities. He emulates them utterly and completely, and not even their closest friends or family could detect that aught was amiss. All the key players arrived at Costa del Sol 3 days ago when preparations for the banquet began. This would afford our thief more than enough time to study his would-be target. And yet, some disguises are more challenging than others. Put yourself in the mind of our phantom hero. If you were the thief, whose identity would you first assume? I'd say one of the brass blades. Precisely. Clearly you are far less useless than the bumbling inspector whose company you keep. Strong in number, few of words, able to come and go as they please, a fearsome reputation to scare away any who would draw near enough to realize something was amiss. An ideal entry into Costa del Sol for our man. Deducing as much, I made a point to question brass blades in the area. Little to my surprise, I learned that there was one man who had not been seen at his favorite alehouse for 3 days past. Our thief has not made a habit of wanton murder. Doubtless the poor man is lying naked in a ditch not far from here. In addition to general security duties, each of the blades has been assigned to serve as bodyguard for one or more of the guests. If the man can tell us of his assigned charge, like as not, his answer will reveal the current identity of our thief. Our thief would not have had the time to carry the unconscious man far. I will canvass the immediate area. You begin your search on the outskirts of Costa del Sol. I wish I had a drink, because my throat is kind of sore. I'm supposed to go south. My bad. Well, it's not a ditch, it's more like a beachfront. Excellent. You are one of the less incompetent assistants I have worked with. To thank the gods, please free me from these chains before the snippers eat me alive. There, now tell me all that you can remember about what happened to you, and try to be brief. Because you're wearing briefs. Ha! Well, we just arrived at Costa del Sol, had a briefing of sorts. Master Gegarumo gave us each our orders, who we'd be looking after and the like. Had a mind to tour the area, get me bearings. Next thing I knew, I felt a thwack on the back of me head. When I came to, here I was, stripped to me skivvies. Much to the chagrin of those of us who have to look at you. You say you received orders from Master Gegarumo. What was to be your charge? My memory's hazy, but one was Morgant, father of the groom. The other was a Lalafell and gent from Limsa. Yalto Nalto. Now try your best to remember. Were there any other guests with whom you were ordered to interact? Come to think of it, yes. There was also the steward, Lowenhart. There was to review with him the schedule of events, discuss the protection of key supplies, that sort of thing. Morgant, Yaltonoltal, and Lewenhart. Thank you. For an incompetent fool, your testimony has proved astonishingly enlightening. I shall see this man back to the city and into the possession of some new clothes, after which I shall return to Costa del Sol to continue the investigation. Go on ahead of me, and for the love of the gods, just make sure that imbecile doesn't cause too much trouble in my absence. Sure. I need to run and grab a drink. Sorry, folks. Be right back. Whew, tardy. Lemonade. Nice and chilled. Needed that. Ah, there you are, friend. Not a moment too soon, for I was about to commence my investigation in earnest. Tell me, did your and Inspector Briardian's avenue of inquiry bear fruit? Morgant, Yaltonoltal, and the steward Lewenhart, you say? This does not surprise me. Yes, I had considered them all exceptionally suspicious from the start. With the Lapis Maiden in danger, we cannot afford a moment's delay. I, Hildebrand, shall have our thief in shackles before the inspector returns. Fear not, friend, the inspector shall be none the wiser. Ha! If he had hoped to nab the fiend for himself, he should not have simplified the task for me so. Now, there is one of our suspects standing suspiciously under that canopy over there. Just you wait, fiend. I shall rip the mask from your face and reveal you for the rogue that you are. Oh, Jesus. Are you gonna try and pull a face off? Yeah, I think he's actually gonna try and grab at his head. Stand back, friend. The man we pursue is a criminal mastermind. The mere slip of the tongue could put our case, nay, our very lives in danger. But have no fear, Miss Ellie. Ready your quill, that you might record my every word as I employ the time-honored art of parley, handed down from Manderville men of ages past to reveal our foe. Think of few topics that would interest my readers less than your blatherings. Just catch the thief so I could have my story with you. Don't worry, Inspector. I brought my quill and journal too. Your adoring fans won't miss a word. Capital! This is why you are my favorite assistant, Nashu. Now behold, as I ensnare our prey with a web of words leading to his inevitable demise. Good morning, Master Gegaramu. And a fine morning it must be for you most of all. Allow me to offer my most heartfelt congratulations on your betrothal to the enchanting Miss Arabella. On your betrothal. What is this nonsense? Arabella is my daughter, you... Just who in the seven hells are you, anyway? Guards! Guards! Now, hold your chocobos, Gegaramu. I recognize the lad. This is Hildebrand, agent of inquiry and inspector extraordinaire. Come to save the lovely lass from the clutches of the phantom thief, have you? I reckon we owe the man our gratitude, Ivans. The phantom thief, balderdash and rot, if you ask me. That said, my betrothed must be quite the beauty indeed to have such rumors told about her. Perhaps she's worthy of me after all. Ha! He exudes an unusual degree of confidence for such an fashion-challenged youth. Most suspicious. He's a damn sight easier on the eyes than you. That's me, Vans, ever calm in the face of danger, truly his father's son. A worthy heir to the Bruguiere Consortium and a worthy match for my daughter, I must say. Yes, I foresee many years of prosperity for our families. Or family, I should say. Ho ho. Which reminds me, Master Van, Zarabella asked me to convey her gratitude to you for the golden clasp you sent some moons ago, and has not left her neck since the day. Well, that little trinket, 'twas nothing. Tell your daughter the greatest treasures in the realm will be hers once we are wed. Ha! Ah, slimeball. Time-honored Manderville art of parley. We'd be sleeping with the fishes now had Morgant not spoke up on your behalf. That said, nothing about the interactions between the three struck me as particularly unnatural. Ha ha ha! Let's not rush to conclusions, Miss Ellie. Gentleman fancies a more methodical approach. Yes, everything is proceeding according to my master plan. Whoops, I was supposed to be taking this down, wasn't I? Everything is proceeding according to my master plan. It's not only to earn the trust of the families before confronting Yaltanoltal and Lewenhart, who have aroused my suspicion from the start. Come, we have a thief to apprehend. I won't be surprised if Morgan is actually the thief because he's keeping Hildebrand around. Hildebrand acts as a good deterrent. Well, not a deterrent, I meant like a distraction. There we go. I've not seen your faces around here. With the East Eldrenard Trading Company, are you? Why, yes, good sir, very much with them. Some might even say we are the East Eldrenard Trading Company. Ha ha ha. Oh ho, pleasure to meet you, do tell. Is the Lapis Maiden as lovely as they say? Sainana here is no slouch herself, but like me, she's getting on in years. No offense intended, my dear. But where are my manners? Yaltanoltal of the Brigare Consortium, and this is me wife, Sainana. I look forward to many profitable dealings with you and yours in the moons and years to come. Aye, I dare say this wedding and the joining together of our family businesses couldn't be happening at a better time. What with all manner of felt beasts and beastmen taking aim at our wares. Why, just the other day a shipment of imported foodstuffs was waylaid by Mandragoras. Nasty buggers, a lot of them. If I were 20 years younger, I'd dice them up myself and make a salad out of. You have heard of the Mandragoras, haven't you? But of course, I once spent a year owning body and mind with the Fist of Ralgar. My fellow monks and I would chant several hundred mantra whatsits a day. And your food stores were occasionally raided by the ruthless band of rogue vegetables known as the Mandragoras, yes? Would it kill you to read the Mithril Eye and educate yourself from time to time? A fearsome lot they are. Rumor has it they'll not rest until every fruit or vegetable harvested for consumption has been freed from captivity. Why, they struck at the larder here just days ago. Our supplies were decimated. Fear not, my lady. I was able to arrange for an emergency shipment to replace the stolen produce. It arrived safely some time ago. Settle down, Sainana. Forgive me, wife. She's always saying how meat is bad for her figure. And with that, I'd best go prepare me speech. Carry on, lads. Criminy. None of those three were suspicious in the least. But we must not give up hope, lest he and many faces have the last laugh. Where there is a will, a gentleman shall find a way. Come, Nashu, we must move quickly, for the Lapis Maiden shall not be the only one to come to harm. Speak so fast, Inspector, the sign of a quick mind, I'm sure. Now, where was I? Give up hope. Here, he of many faces will laugh last. The Lapis Maiden shall not be the only one to come to harm. I'm not sure that captures the Inspector's intended meaning. This is no time for us to be standing around. Inspector Briardian will be back any moment now, and he's not the type to suffer excuses. Quite so, Miss Ellie. Fortunately, I have a plan. Let us investigate the foodstuffs of this Master Lewenhart spoke. Should we find any contradictions in his testimony, we can consider the man a prime suspect. We'll be right back again. Sorry about it. Quite so, Miss Ellie. First, I have a plan to investigate the foodstuffs which Master Lewenhart spoke. I think that's what I said already. Inspector Briardian will be back before long. Come, Nashu. This is no time to delay. Crates of assorted foodstuffs and a veritable host of luscious-looking coconuts. It appears that our man Loonheart spoke true. Ye gads! Are those explosives I spy concealed amongst these coconuts? Perhaps I spoke in haste. It would appear that we have found our phantom thief after all. Oh, those are mine, Inspector. I was looking for a place to set them down, you see, and those coconuts were looking awfully lonely. Nashu, far be it from me to cast doubt on your choice of hobbies, but what in the name of the 12 would possess you to bring your creations to an investigation? Well, they were so helpful in jogging your memory that one time, and I just thought, does this mean you won't be needing this piece of driftwood either? Your enthusiasm is always admirable, Nashu, but in this event I fear it's somewhat misdirected. Now set the driftwood down over there and concentrate on taking your notes like the astute assistant you are. Oh, that sounds weird. I say we are most fortunate that confounding Inspector Briardian is otherwise occupied at the moment. Were he to chance upon the scene, he would veritably explode in rage. Now let us dispose of these things before an errant ember sends us all to a fiery demise. Confounding Inspector Briardian, explode, a fiery demise, got it. Are you sure about that? Uh-oh, don't look now, but someone has returned at the absolute worst possible time. So you were supposed to be keeping an eye on the suspects and staying out of trouble, yes? The inspector will have a fit if he sees you here. But, Miss Ellie, should Inspector Briardian come upon these explosives, the consequences will be even more dire. Hero and I will see that the inspector keeps a wide berth of this beach. You should just get out of here and be quick about it. Quick thinking, Miss Ellie. Come, Nashu. We shall return for your creations once Inspector Briardian has been led safely from the scene. Investigation calls us, and we must heed its cry. Ugh. A burst of inspiration. So Hildebrand has managed thus far not to destroy anything. Consider me something almost resembling impressed. Indeed. But enough about Hildebrand. Hero and I have been waiting to hear your latest theories. We should go somewhere quiet in. An excellent idea, Miss Ellie. Ah yes, that spot just over there by the crate should suffice. There of all places, but surely we could find somewhere more scenic. I'm not here on vacation. I'm here to solve a case. Besides, we cannot afford to have our conversation overheard. That junk-littered beach should afford us some welcome privacy. Yes, Inspector, privacy, indeed. Bloody hells, don't worry, Hero. I'll figure out some way to lead them clear of the bombs. I'm the only one wearing footwear even remotely, suited for where we're stepping. Well, there's more than one bomb there. Is it just me, or is there a bit of chill in the air? Perhaps we should go someplace warm. I, for one, welcome a respite from the sweltering heat. Besides, this will not take long. If you insist, Inspector. Through the questioning of a brass plate attacked by our quarry, I have identified the 3 individuals most likely to be our thief in disguise. To wit, Morgant, Yeltanoltal, and Lowenhart. The 3 of us shall split up, with each of us keeping watch over. Are the 2 of you listening? Of course we are. Beg pardon, Inspector. You look unwell, Miss Elliot. Perhaps you were right. I, too, feel a chill wind blowing in. Mayhap we should continue our conversation elsewhere. Ah, but there is no need. Wait here, and I shall build us a fire. Methinks the inspector has taken leave of his senses. The chance of locating suitable kindling on this barren shore is infinitesimal. Infinitesimal. Here we are. This piece of driftwood should serve perfectly, and as fortune would have it, it just happened to have a flintstone on my person. There is no cause for alarm. 'Tis not blood that courses through the inspector's veins, but ice. Could not fathom a series of events that would lead such a calm and composed individual to lose his firm grip on that fiery torch. Remarkable insight, Inspector. I must record these words for posterity. Whee! It's flying! What have we here? Everything is proceeding according to my master plan. Could this be another challenge from the fiend? I'd like to get a torch offhand in this game. That'd be kind of cool. Surely you jest, Inspector. It looks nothing like his usual currency. Doubtless is just the idle ravings of some madman. Perhaps so, but we must exercise due caution. Ah, there are 2 more pages. Give up hope. He of many faces will laugh last. It is not the lapis maiden alone that shall come to harm. More direct than his previous challenges, but here can be no doubt as to the sender. But there can be no doubt. What is this talk of another victim? The final page holds the answer, no doubt. Final page? Confounding Inspector Briardian will meet a fiery demise. Ooh-ah! Uh-oh. And oopsie doodles. Caught it on his head. It's almost like bottle flipping, except more dangerous. Yep. Oh. You saw through the fiend's ruse, but how? Let's just call it reporter's intuition. Are you hurt? You're ringing in my ears, but otherwise no worse for the wear. You have my gratitude. Hildebrand Manderville, were you able to learn aught of the fiend who made the ignoble attempt on my life? I exhausted every effort, Inspector, yet I fear our quarry proves ever elusive. Excellent. I might have died of shock if you had. At any rate, our foe has revealed himself as no mere thief, but a madman who will resort to cold-blooded murder. We must redouble our vigilance lest the others come to harm. Vigilance. Yes, vigilance is the order of the day. What in the name of the gods? Thou's teeth. Those vegetables cost a fortune, and they're ruined. Ruined! Agent of Enquiry, more like agent of injury and incompetence. You are to replace the supplies that you destroyed before the banquet begins, or I will see the entire lot of you rot in a gow. Wasn't a whole lot of them to begin with. What was that terrible explosion coming from the beach? Is everyone safe? Fear not, the fiend's artless attempt on my life has been thwarted. Sadly, your food supply did not escape unscathed. Master Gegarimu bids that damaged ingredients be replaced with all speed. Good gods, this is no thief, this is a madman. As for replacing the ingredients, I fear that will prove a difficult task. Those crates contain imported vegetables of considerable rarity, you see. Vegetables that are in particularly short supply these days. Well, with the mandragoras at large, even if I were to replace the order immediately, it would likely take days to arrive. I need a drink again. The mandragoras. I've heard of that fell band. Tell me, what manner of vegetables did they steal? The rarest was an import from the Far East. I do not recall the name, but it was very closely resembled the Eorzean dragon pepper, save for its color, which was a deep purple. Methinks you dost worry too much, Master Lewenhart. The course of action is clear. We need only storm into the den of these overgrown weeds and steal your precious purple dragon peppers right back. I would advise against that, Inspector. There isn't no ordinary mandragoras, but rather a bloodthirsty band of killers given succulent flesh. Even the brass blades of the Gerbera proved unable to resist them. Oh-ho! A formidable foe indeed. Were only there a brave soul in our midst with a want for taking on fearsome enemies with not a shred of concern for his own well-being. Your eyes, friend, they speak to me. They say, yes, I shall vanquish these rogue vegetables and deliver the purloined goods back to their rightful owner. You are truly a godsend adventurer. One Sundamal of the Yellow Jackets has been charged with defending the roads from the Mandragoras. If anyone would have knowledge of their current whereabouts, it would be him. Without these ingredients, Master Gegarimu is like to cook me instead. Please, friend, you're my only hope. Gentleman would never let his comrade face danger alone. Let us away to Limsa together. Yeah. I need to go back to Limsa. Blick. Ah! Now where do I go? The lower decks. Okay, so it says it's... Oh, we'll just do this. We'll go to the Aetheryte Plaza. That should narrow it down. If it'll part me. There we go. Oh, cool. I was right where I needed to go. I want to check something first. See what they got. Even though I can't really afford it right now. I wonder, did they get any larges? So there's a medium. Another medium. Another medium. Well, no larges, but they had a few mediums, which I'm very surprised. You come for the Mandragoras, I fear you're half a bell too late, as were we. Blast it all. To hear the poor merchant tell it, no sooner had he opened his cargo hold to check on a shipment of vegetables than did an onion turn on him, screeching bloody murder. Fled his own vessel in sheer terror he did. By the time he came to his senses, it had set sail without him. The merchant left for Aleport, hoping to recoup his losses. If you minded to go after the culprits, you might lend an ear to his sad tale. Ah, is the thrill of the chase not invigorating, friends? The ferry docked by Fisherman's Bottom will carry us to Aleport. Let us be swiftly on our way. Actually, probably just gonna have to leave that there. Oops. We're gonna have to head back to the house, because my time is pretty much spent for this one. We did get pretty far. Go play around in Gold Saucer for a little bit. Get some more MGP as well. Come on, Gold Saucer, there we go. Yay. I haven't even breached 1 million yet. Nine is a 360. 720, I'll take it. I thought that was a 9. I guess it was 8. Not bad. Ah. Damn it. Oh well. Let's go and sell some stuff. Gives me another bag slot opened. People are already playing around with the Tomberry heads. That's funny. Alright, that's about it. We're gonna head back now. I should probably get more levels up on the crafters and gatherers too for when I finally get into Heaven's Ward. Start building that stuff up for the house. That's another reason why I haven't really built up on the house, is because I plan on not using my main for that stuff and doing it by my hero's hands. And unfortunately right now I don't have access to anything above Realm Reborn. I also need to start farming up the weekly hunts so that way I can get a bunch of Aetheryte tickets. Ah. Bollocks, I'm out of lemonade. I still haven't even planted anything because I don't have enough soil. Stay still. Incomplete. Anyways. Hey, Garrett. Well, let's do this. Leave you where I started off. Thank y'all for watching. It's been part 44 of my playthrough 4 Final Fantasy XIV. If you liked it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, all y'all in the future watching this. By giving me a thumbs up by hitting that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you're not a subscriber, keep up with the content. Comment down below, tell me what you think about the game and my gameplay. No spoilers though, and I will see you in the next video. Catch you then, later. Bye everyone.